I hope I feel like I want to twitch.
Oh, dearie me. Hello, listeners, and welcome back to We Should Be Writing, your favourite podcast, where you'll have noticed, yet again, there is another difference in the lineup. I know, it's shocking. Last month, we had the awesome foursome, but this week, it's the gruesome twosome. This is it, mate. This is all you've got. So, we did have Ali, obviously, usually is with us, but she's sitting this one out because her poor little baby doggy has had an operation today, and so he's feeling a little bit under the weather. So she is doing proper mummy duties and looking after Mal. So big hugs to Mal and big hugs to Ali. So it's just us, mate.
Feels really weird.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole vibe just feels, it'll be fine.
Different.
It'll be fine. It'll just be, heads up, it will be slightly different. It's just
slightly different. Yeah. I mean, manic as usual, because we're winging it every week, every time anyway. So,
we're proper winging it this time.
We're super winging it. We're double winging it now. Double winging it.
Like double wings.
Yeah. Double wings. So how's your week been? What have you been doing? Well, I should have been writing and you should have been doing other stuff.
The usual. I've been at work, but I've also managed to my other half has not been at work for some reasons. So I've managed to get him out in the smut hut the last weekend, finally, even though it was a heat wave and he was stamping his little feet a little bit, kind of like, oh, it's roasted out here. I was like, let's just do the Christmas boxes. Let's sort all that shit out for the loft. And then Sunday we did the camping stuff. We managed to get a 5-man tent up in the loft with a lot of, I'd like to say to me, to you, but as usual, he's such a bloke. He was like, yeah, can you help me get this up here? Yeah, all right. And then all I heard was a lot of struggling, a little bit of effing and jeffing. And by the time I got up there, he'd pretty much got it through the loft hatch. And I was like, I'm sure you were supposed to shout me so that I could help you do this.
Well, I mean, good on him that you didn't bother. You
probably thought, she's not going to acknowledge I'm shouting her, so she's too busy.
She's too busy reading those bloody smutty books. So why bother her? She won't come up here. But
so we're doing all right. That I've got new lights up in there. I've got the bookcases. I've got some cabinets. We have got some doors to put on, some prints to put up, and some flooring to put down at some point. But by the time winter comes around, it'll be ready, and I won't want to go all the way out there. I'll just be like, I'm just going to stay in the dining room.
You'll be moaning at him because you haven't got a bloody radiator. So,
oh no, I've got a little heater thing in there. That's all ready to go. Got a little aircon unit. That's all ready to go.
Know about your aircon unit, thank you.
I did take great pleasure in that. It serves you right for going to France, doesn't it? Not my problem.
Well, I wasn't aware that when I booked the tickets to go to France that I was going to be landing in the middle of a heat dome.
Yes, I feel like you were probably in the epicenter of it.
I flew out on the night shift, the last one of the day. I thought that'd be all right. I'll get there. I knew it was warm. I thought maybe it'll be like
it's a bit warm,
20 something, Excuse me. I will be coughing throughout this because I did wake up with lurgy yesterday. But yeah, I thought it wasn't too bad. And then they opened the doors to the plane and I stepped off and couldn't breathe.
Was it like tropical heat wave, a tropical heat wave?
Yeah, and I put a shirt on while I was on the plane because obviously, you've got the aircon on there, it can get a little bit nippy. And I had this little, very thin, like cotton shirt.
Yeah.
As soon as I got in the building, I had to just dump everything, just stripping in the middle of the building and, get through. But yeah, I think it was about 36 degrees at 11 o'clock at night. It was
nice.
Hot. And from then on, it was about 42, 45, depending on where you were. 49 at one point in the car. And that was when, Ali had opened the doors. We hadn't got in the car. It'd been open for a while before we got in it and noticed it was 49. So I reckon it was well over 50 in the car at start. So it was a bit warm.
Yes.
It meant, we couldn't really sit outside past 11 o'clock in the morning because it was just You couldn't breathe.
Thing is, when it's that hot as well, you can't even go out somewhere, can you? You just kind of
do
sit around and
we were literally just sort of sitting indoors around the kitchen table, just working, which was quite cool because I think for those that don't know, Ali's house is like an old farmhouse that's got very thick kind of walls. They're like a foot thick, or if not more, and that keeps the heat out to a certain extent on the bottom floor. Top floor, not so much, but bottom floor, it keeps it reasonably cool. So with a fan, it was all right. But yeah, like last year, we were sitting outside and chilling and catching the sun and having a lovely time. You couldn't go out there. It was mental. We had to scrap our plan.
I did enjoy the videos and the pictures of you roasting, and you enjoyed my picture of my AC that my feet were in front of, or I was wafting my pants around.
I think the one that really got us was when you sent us a video of the dog under the aircon.
Yes.
While we were,
she picked that perfect spot. My dog is not stupid. I mean, quite often I do say to her she is stupid, but she's clearly not stupid because she made sure
clearly not.
The way it was angled, her head was over the sofa. It was perfect. Once with her ears flapping, she was like,
doing. Yeah. So, yeah, it's all good. We're all good with it. Yeah. We survived. The temperature dropped around Thursday, so it wasn't too bad.
Yep.
It was still hot. It was still hot.
Did you do any work?
I did. We did get a bit of work done. Not as much as maybe, not like normally I get loads of writing done, whereas I think this was more of a sort of a little and often. So it's more like marketing stuff and faffing around and just talking things through. But I did get I got a few thousand words done, but could probably do with getting some more on that. But that's just, I'm stuck on it at the moment. So, but that's where that always happens because I've just released a book, haven't I? So everything's brain is in that again because you kind of, for me, I write it, my brain's all in it. Then it goes to the editor and my brain is out of it. Yes. And I start on something new. So my brain's in the new one. But then it comes back from the editing and I've got to get my head back in it again. And then it's got to go into marketing. So my head's in that again. So the new one's sitting there sort of half not really doing anything. So I'm kind of marketing wise doing that. Got you doing my little videos for me. And,
I mean, I enjoy doing them. I do enjoy like putting stuff together. It's quite a good laugh. Well, although to be fair, that the one of the videos that I did for you yesterday was driving me insane because it just wouldn't. I was like, no, don't like that. Look shit. No, start again. Don't like it. Change it all.
I mean, I say to you like, I'm employing you to do one video for me, and you end up sending me 4.
I mean, to be fair, it was one reel, and then I was like, oh, while I'm sat here waiting for that, I could just knock that together really quickly for your book cover.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. Now, what else have we been doing? I've forgotten what our little list was. We had a list, didn't we, of things to talk about?
We did have a list. I've done the small talk.
Ali to sort of take the piss out of a little bit. So.
What? Hang on, let's go back. What's your new book called, for starters?
Oh, my new book. Hang on. Sorry, coughing again. Flipping out. The new book is Art of Denial. So it's been out a couple of weeks now. It's doing all right. I'm quite happy with that.
I really want to do a proper dad joke.
Go on.
I want to do like Egypt, Art of Denial. No, okay, moving on. Let's move on from that joke.
Just if you've got to explain it, it's not funny, is it?
If Ali was here, she'd be pissing herself laughing right now. She would find it amusing.
You two are on that same weird, nerdy, neurodiverse page that I've not got on yet. So I'm just like, I'll leave you to do that. But that's the fun of it all. This is why it's quite fun to do it in different ways, with different people, and you find different avenues of each other. But the book's all right. It's really good. I'm really pleased with how people have taken to the characters, and it's just it always makes me laugh when there's like a secondary character and you're right, even when you're writing it, that's the one that everyone's gonna love. Like as I wrote Gloria, I was like, this is the one that everyone's gonna talk about. It's gonna be Gloria. Because it
must be weird because you've written these 2 wonderful main characters, but everybody's like, "Oh my god, Gloria! Oh my god!" She's become
But
like the focal point of the book.
It is a weird one, but it is, like I say, you kind of, I don't know. I just knew it as I was writing her. I just thought she's going to be quite popular with people because she's the humour in it. She's
just a force to be reckoned with. She doesn't give a shit. I cannot wait to get to that age. I mean, to be fair, I've probably only got another about 15 years, and I will hit that stage where I can just say whatever I want to say, and if I don't want to do it, I don't fucking have to do it.
I mean, I think really we should all just bring out our inner Gloria now. Do you know what I mean? Just do it. What are you waiting
Gloria
for?
Era.
Be Gloria. Just be Gloria. Maybe a little bit kinder, but you know, she gets there in the end. She kind of gets there in the end.
She's got a reason to be that way, to be fair.
Yeah, she has. So you know,
we'd all be a bit pissed off, though.
I think we'd all be a bit pissed off in Gloria's situation, but you know, but yeah, she's all good. She's a happy little character, and it's really nice. I quite enjoyed it. It was nice for a change that actually I feel like I've sorted a lot of the Amazon stuff as well. So I feel like, you know, like they kept chucking my book out of the hot new releases after a week, and I was just like, I kept trying to tell them and they just weren't listening. But for some reason this time around they have listened and they put it back. So although I'm sure they'll deny that they ever took it out and they'll deny that they ever put it back, but it's a little bit interesting that it went out. I emailed them, it went back. So it's just
like you guys don't have enough to do at the minute without having to chase up stupid things like that. You got your own stuff to deal with.
Yeah, I think it just got my like little ADHD fucking justice thing where it was like, I'm just not letting it go. It's just not letting it go. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So fix it. So we'll see next time whether it fixes again.
Fingers crossed, mate.
But yeah, fingers crossed. And I think I've found a solution for the page reads dropping. So
that
would be because I did a lot of investigating, and there seems to be a small issue with some of the formatting programs like Atticus. When Amazon changed, they updated, didn't they? So trying to make everybody buy new devices, and they've created a thing called Flip Enabled. Flip Enabled with some of the formatting places doesn't quite work. There's a glitch. And so if somebody has their Flip enabled and they pick your book up, it only registers one page, even though they've read the whole book. So you could have 400 pages and you only get paid like 4 cents because it's only registering, which is why it makes sense as to why so many people in the last year have noticed their page reads drop. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. But at the moment, my page reads have gone up where they kind of should be. So
is that something you can control, or is it something on our Kindles that we can look at, or is it
basically if you're reading, don't read with Flip enabled. But as an author, I would just say don't use those kind of formattings to do your ebooks. Just do it with Kindle Create, which is the one that Amazon uses, and then that way you can't go wrong. And also it'll be the easiest way to see whether or not that is the issue, because if you release your next book with Kindle Create and not using Atticus or some of the others, and your page reads go up, then
you know it's that.
Potentially it was that. So it's worth looking into. I don't think it's not something that anyone's done wrong. It's just a glitch in the system that hasn't been fixed yet. So I probably Atticus maybe don't know about it or whatever. But it made sense to me, because I was like, I kept looking at my last 5 books, and I was like, why? What's the thing that they've all got in common? And it was I switched to Atticus. I started using Atticus to format. And I thought, let me look into that then, because maybe that's something. And I found this little glitch that's there. So like I say, it's fingers crossed. It's working. So but anyway,
everybody else can keep an eye on theirs now, can't they? No gatekeeping here, people. No gatekeeping.
No gatekeeping. Tell the world. And anyway, should we do your book reviews later? Because we've got a guest to bring on.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's
And
fine.
more
Absolutely
importantly
fine. Let's get the
than
important
anything else.
part on.
Yeah, it's the whole reason we're here, really, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Hopefully she's ready for us, but if not, we'll catch her, because we're going to bring on our fabulous guest, Jen Lyon.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
There she is.
You
Well,
can hear
she's
me.
half there. Hang on. I've got to work out this screen out. There we go. That's a bit better.
That's
Just
better.
made me
That'll
big.
do.
I put other people big. There we go. Let's make Jen big. There we go.
Great.
Hello, Jen. How are you?
Oh, good. I guess I'm front and center. Lovely.
Well, you know, it's not us that the readers want to listen to. It's you. So
I don't know. I was fascinated by what you guys were talking about. We can just continue with that as far as I'm concerned.
honestly, me and Leah could waffle for England. We literally, I mean, we do this most days. We just sit here talking to each other. So we just don't record.
Well, we're supposed to be working, but it always ends up like, so should we have a chat about this then? It's like,
Talking
okay.
about footy or I can see that. I have a Discord server that I think I spend more time on that not writing than anything else. So
exactly, and that's our first question we always ask is, what have you been doing when you should have been writing?
Oh, in that case, absolutely. I mean, I have a Patreon, and we created a Discord server for it. And I think I've never gotten so little writing done now in my entire life. I've learned about everybody, all my readers. They're wonderful to learn about, and we watch every single World Cup game together, and that's fantastic. Yep. But I think I've written like maybe 1,000 words in the last 2 weeks.
Oops. It happens. Yeah. It happens. Life appears. And, you know,
we're authors. I mean, maybe we should consider, livelihood. But I mean, making friends is so much more fun.
Exactly. I got to the point where I had to be like, right, 2 hours a day, just sit down and do some writing. And the rest of it, you can do what you like. Exactly. And then that kind of freed my mind up, where sometimes I'm there for 3-4 hours writing, but, other times I don't do anything.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I have the same thing. I write I'm editing right now, realistically, but I tend to write from like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It's the only time my house is quiet. So I do that. I try to write throughout the rest of the day, but like I said, with the World Cup on, it's a lost cause for me anyhow. I refuse to miss a game. So
yeah. Have you been to an actual game while it's on?
Oh my God, no! The cheapest tickets were like $700.
And
wow! Oh my gosh!
So, and I mean, it's right down the road from us. Literally, it's like 45 minutes out. Well, like 4 hours if we're going to count traffic, but it's 45 minutes away. And for a lot of the games, and there's just no way. I mean, I had a friend who paid $4,000. And I can't get behind that. There's just nothing that could do.
Wow.
So.
It is crazy. I wonder if it's because sometimes I think maybe America is used to paying those sort of prices for like the Super Bowl. And so they can get away with putting the prices up and know that people will pay it because they think that's normal.
Exactly. Because I mean, I went to if I was going to go to games, I go to the women's games, obviously. And I'll go to Brazil hopefully next year. And I went to Australia in 23, and I think we paid like for top dollar, it was like maybe $200, and I mean, and that was like a splurge. So the fact that, I mean, I get the boys are more popular in the States, but whatever. But like I said, I mean, Super Bowl tickets will be $15,000, and then that's just kind of almost average.
That's just crazy.
Charlie and Claire talk a lot about football when we're even within our groups, and me and Ali are kind of like, kind of thing. So for me, when people are saying how expensive it is, I'm just like, it's football. What? Never mind showing that top. You've literally just got
a new top.
It's like, I'm going to try it on while we're here. So for me, when people are saying how expensive it is for tickets, I'm like, that's crazy.
I feel like I could have paid my mortgage.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
even people are willing to do it.
Yeah, but even for me, as someone who loves football, I'd go to watch Brighton women, and it costs me less than £100 for the entire season.
Wow,
my season ticket so it'll be 14 home games this season for £95.
For the whole season. Oh, that's incredible. We were season ticket holders to Angel City. And I think we started when they started in their inaugural year. It was like, I don't know, $600 a person, and it's kind of like that's really fair, to be honest, for LA. But I think they're already here. What, we're 3 or 4 years in, and it's already like $1,800 for our season tickets.
That's mad.
Wow,
and
it is mad.
Especially when we're losing all the time. It's not really that fun anymore.
I mean, I'm fully expecting once we get a new stadium that the price will rocket up. But even then, it still won't. It probably won't go more than double. It'll be like £200.
And that would be worth it. And it would be worth it for a new stadium. You know, I get.
Absolutely.
I don't mind paying for what it's worth. I mean, I want to see the women's game grow. But when it's not going to the women and it's going to the stadium owners, and then what's the point? You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Look at me nodding and yearing. I have no idea what you two are talking about.
You know exactly what we're talking about. You've read it in all the books. Because it's in everything now. I've got a football loan.
Every time I pick a new book up, I'm like, oh, it's football, right? Okay. How to offend all the authors.
I think you did. I don't think you left anybody out right now. So that was bold and quite a
I'm getting braver. More I'm on here, the braver I'm getting.
I remember the day I said to her, do you want to do this podcast with me? And she was like, huh? No. Now I can't shut her up. You can't shut her up now.
Honestly, I love it. I'm here
so rude. This friendship, it's so rude.
I know, it is. So I saw last week you've got a new trailer.
Oh, it looks good.
Well, so very, very different to what you've done previously.
Slightly, yeah. I think
just a little bit.
I'm a little nervous about it. To be honest.
You've got to write what you want to write, haven't you? And I did that with the doll maker. I was just like, I want to write a murder, so I was like, I'm going to do it.
Exactly. And I wrote this one honestly in maybe 2019, 2018. It's been sitting. It just hasn't gone to editing. And I've only have like a first draft of it, but I didn't know all the rules when I wrote it, so I'm actually kind of scared now because I don't. I think there's definitely readers in our community that'll love it, that don't have because there's a lot of content in it that's sensitive, and so I need to find a way to make it clear to those readers that, okay, like this is not going to be a good choice for you. And I think that honestly, all of my books are pretty controversial. So I'm okay with that because, people know, I'm not going to read Jen Lyon because I don't like that level of angst, or I don't like to deal with like any of like those hard subjects, which is absolutely valid. Many people read just for comfort. Like my comfort reads are like murder thrillers. So we have varying. I love that.
See, my comfort reads are I like to be up down emotionally. I am thoroughly invested. If there's a book that is just all over the place, messy, everything. That I feed off that, and I'll cry, I'll laugh, I'll be like, I'll get angry, I'll get jealous. That's the kind of book I like, and I 100%.
Need. Then you need to send me all your recs because that's it. I want to feel like that. Like I need to be like, I need to not know what to do with myself while reading.
Yeah.
I think that like when I was a kid, I was reading Mists of Babylon, and I literally threw the thing in my neighbor's pool because I was so angry at it, and then I had to go and buy it again. I was sorry, probably shouldn't swear.
Oh no, we swear. You're perfectly fine. Swear all the time. Yeah, I have to put a warning out sometimes. Come out of Leah's mouth. Leah
get lost.
Honestly, Leah is just filth.
If Ali was here, she'd be joining in. I ain't got the tag team mate this time, so
it's true. Leah came up with Fingering February. Yeah.
That was for my, So every month I have like a kind of topic that the people give me recommendations and I pick some off and then I pick off what I also want to read. But
You've had what are your other, I've seen you've had some really out there ones, haven't you? It seems like you've had something other than just Fingering February.
There was an anal one with some toys in the background.
I believe it was,
bit like Where's Wally? You had to find where the toy was.
Yeah.
Now, do you find more engagement with those though?
Yes.
I mean, by far, right?
it's weird because I can do like reviews and I can share, oh, I'm reading this, and you might get, I notice, you know, your views are high, but the likes probably are just like basic.
Yeah.
But if you do something like that where it gets them talking, sometimes I can't keep, I have to shut it down and then come back to it and reread it. And then it's been shared so many times. And then people are, it just really, those sort of ones seem to really attract people and get them talking about it.
I think it's fun for the readers. You know,
Yeah.
it's different than just, oh, here's another review, you know. I think it's you're right. The engagement's incredible.
Yes.
And they love, the dirtier it is, it's just.
Oh, this lot. I mean, they say I'm filthy, but some of the stuff they've told me to read, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I make recommendations, and I'm like, oh, okay, so not for me, because like I can get through a lot, but there's certain things where I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's a bit. It could be a little bit like I'm okay. I think Ali and Claire have built this whole misconception of me that I am just purely dirty and just read porn all the time.
We built that. Yeah, we came up with that all by ourselves. Yeah,
you didn't have any part in that.
Out of the air.
Yeah. So people message me and I'm like, no, I'm really not that bad. I'm like, whoa up.
I think you are, love. I think you are. And listen, just own it. It's all good. Just own it.
It's basically what I've become now. It's just like, you know, it's part of my name, you know. It's just who I am.
I think it is.
Just go with it.
Yeah, because the thing is, there are readers out there that it's a whole spectrum, isn't it, of where people are at with their readers. Some people are in the, you know, they're fade to black. They don't want to hear about swearing or anything sexual. They don't want it. Yeah. But then there's people up there that, you know, the gorier and the filthier, the better. They love it. So I think you're kind of like in the middle somewhere, and you're keeping the main bulk reasonably entertained. And I think you know, people are finding books that maybe they wouldn't have found because you've had a little finger in February or something.
Well, the thing is, I'll note the recommendations down, but I also think it's good for other people to then see them and go, oh, okay, I'll have a look at that book. I might not even read it that month. I might read it later on or something. But it was to just get them talking and just sharing a little bit more of like, See, I can read closed door books. They don't bother me. I'm in and out. So it depends what mood I'm in. If I've got all the way through a book and there's been nothing in there, I don't really notice. If the book is good, I'm not bothered. That's fine. And then some months I'm like, I need a little bit more. Just that, you know.
It's been a dry month, so
right.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just had Juicy June, so it wasn't too bad. I did it was a bit graphic on some of the stuff, but
yeah. Well, you know, I think it's the same. What's July?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I really need to think. I'm a bit behind.
It's the 3rd. I mean, come on.
I know. I realised today, I was like, oh my.
Outside of this? That's nonsense.
Yep. But again, this is Ali and Claire that are like, right, for your smut gel release, you have to come up every month with a topic. And now I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done one this month.
Well, you'll be back in smut gel if you carry on.
I know.
But,
I enjoyed smut gel.
Smut jail. She wasn't allowed to read anything smutty.
Looking out, you know, looking in type of thing. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
It seemed quite miserable. It was wonderful.
I know, right?
I mean, shot a photo. You know.
It was so traumatic.
Better you than anybody else. So, you know,
anyway, let's go back to your book that I was like, ooh. I know it's the sword, there's queens, there's a lot of blood on the graphics. I was like, oh, this looks good.
It's definitely like a murder mayhem kind of. It's like a Game of Thronesy type sapphic series that like it's like a lot of gruesome brutality, etc. But it also has a really, I think, a kind of different love story intertwined in it. So it's I love those forbidden love stories.
Yeah,
it has a pretty good love triangle in it that
I like a bit of a love triangle
centers throughout the book, and so throughout the series. So I don't know.
I like a love triangle until they don't end up with the one that I want them to end up with. And I'm like,
me 90% of the time, because I always want the person nobody else wants, and they're like,
yes,
like, sorry, they were more interesting. I don't care.
No, I was excited when the video. In fact, I sent it to these guys. I went, "Oh, have you seen what this is?"
Awesome. No, it'll be interesting. I might have to do it under a pen name, not as a secretive thing, but like, writing, Jen Lyon writing as blank, just to separate it, because, I mean, like Claire, you do a lot of different genres, kind of, don't you? Do you like keeping all of yours as a single name, or do you have more than one name even?
I have the single name, but I think when I did it, I didn't really know much about publishing enough. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, oh, I'm just an author. I write books. I just tell stories, and that'll be fine. And obviously now, if I was to go back and do it again, I would have done the Dollmaker in a pen name, definitely, and possibly even in Dire Need. Although that is kind of still romance in the sense of it eventually ends up there. It was enough different from romance books that some people were a bit like, what is this? Zombies and apocalypse? Like, no.
They're expecting one thing, and that's what I guess, like, the whole main thing for me is that you want your readers to know what they're getting into and not feel deceived,
Yes.
So I don't know, I'm torn on it, because but yet you build your brand, but your brand should be narrow enough that readers still know what they're expecting, I suppose.
Yeah. I think my readers have kind of got used to the idea that I will branch off in all sorts of directions if I get bored or if I have an idea. But yeah, I think, like, in hindsight, I definitely would have done it as a different pen name and built a separate readership, because, I think when it comes to sort of a murder type thing, adding that in, there are people who are very much murder fans. And then there's people who are very much romance fans, and they don't really like the two to mix.
And it works both ways, because your murder fans they're going to assume, oh, it's a romance, and they're not going to, navigate, or they're not going to flock to that type of book. So that's where I think it comes in handy.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of, like, writing as, so that your readership knows, oh, no, this is Claire, or this is Jen, not, but they have the choice of saying, oh, but why is she writing under a different name? Let me think about
it just gives them a little moment to stop and think, oh, this might be a bit different to what I'm expecting.
Yes.
And that's because I think that's
reviews.
I think that's the thing, is they pick it up thinking, oh, this is going to be, a Jen Lyon romance type, and they're like, oh, no, it's not. No, it's completely different. It's completely different. What is this? And that throws them.
Fair for them to be upset about it, because, like, when you read, like, I mean, there's tons of big authors that branch out. Kristen Hanna writes some historical fiction, she writes some contemporary, etc. But they do a good job marketing it as, and same with, like, Stephen King, as Richard Bachman. So it's just, I mean, I think it's fair to the readers, for sure. And in this case, I don't want to traumatize any of my romance readers.
No.
I've traumatized them enough, I think, with the
No, you want to have your clear lines of, this is the book about this, and if you like this, you'll like it. But if not, here, read these other ones.
Exactly.
But come back over here into the romance. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think so. I think definitely. I've seen a few authors now that are starting to sort of say, oh, okay, I normally write this type of book, but I want to do something funny, or I want to do something totally different, so I'm going to use a different name. And I think that's probably the better way to do it.
I think quite a lot of the new authors are doing that, aren't they? Because they've seen how you guys do it, and they're like, right, hang on, if I want to write a little bit more BDSM, it's going to have to be under this name, and then I'll write romance under that name. They kind of seen how you guys need to evolve, and they've taken that on board and gone with it. So straight away they're already write two books that are completely different, but in different personas, so they can get on top of it straight away then, can't they?
They can learn from our mistakes, That's I mean,
and there's plenty of them.
Oh God, so many. I don't even want to.
I mean, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Is, as authors, we are human, and we're trying things out. We're experimenting all the time. Every character, every story is an experiment, really, to see whether your readers like it, whether it was a story that was worth telling, or and sometimes they're a hit, sometimes they're not so much. But you just have to keep chucking them out there and getting them out, and finding the readers that want to read it, because there are always readers who want to read it.
Every single story has somebody who's going to love it.
Yeah. So you just got to find them, and that's the difficult part, I think, as authors, that we struggle with, because the marketing side, if you're not not into that, or if you've no clue about it, or you've never had to do it before, it's
The
suddenly a
marketing's the
massive.
worst. Don't you think it's the very worst part about being?
Yeah.
You're indie as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had no idea that. I mean, I took marketing classes in uni, but not to this extent. And I spend more time on marketing, even though I do so little marketing, and yet I'll spend, half of my day will be end up on it. It's miserable.
Yeah. And I think as well, marketing for us has changed a lot. Like since, I've been writing now for, I'm coming up to 10 years. So it's quite a short span of my career as such, of my life, but it's huge in the sense of how writing has changed. Because when I first started writing, all you literally had to do was go on Facebook and go, here's a book. And everybody went down, downloaded it and read it. And then, but in the last sort of year or so, with all the algorithms and the way that social media is changing,
AI overload,
and all of the pieces that come into it, it's all, and saturation of how many people now are like, oh, I can write a book.
Oh, everybody,
everybody wants to write a book. So it's like there's massive amounts. And, people have got these great big to be read files, and you're just like, you're never going to read them. You're just collecting books, really, aren't you? Just
I mean, and like I can't imagine coming in now. I mean, I came in like almost 5 years ago, and I can't fathom trying to break in it because I felt like I was coming in at the tail end, and I can't imagine what we'll look like in 5 more years. It's so hard, and that's like I love to try to promote those. But if you find a gem, amidst the pile, I really want to promote those authors and help them get a foothold, because if you don't have a built-in audience right now, you're in a little bit of trouble, I think.
Absolutely. Well, I started up we call it the SANG network, which is like the Sapphic Authors Network, and just a small group of people, and we just help each other to just spread the word, because if you don't help each other, it's really easy to just get nobody hears about you, especially like you say, if you're a newer author, if nobody's talking about you, if you don't get people like Leah picking up your book and reading it and saying to people, can you go and read this? But there's so many books coming out every single day that, I remember, when I first I think maybe like my 3rd or 4th book was quite popular, and it stayed in the charts for weeks, because there wasn't anybody else to knock it out. Whereas now, you're lucky if you're in there for 2 weeks before you're starting to fall down, because everybody else has come in, and there's a Rachel Lacey book, or there's a Jen Lyon's book, or there's Harper Bliss has got a book out, and it's everyone's got a book coming out all the time. So it's continuous. And I don't think people realize that when they get into wanting to be an author, and a bit like, I just want to write a book, and then
and they just want to tell a story. I don't think I mean, there's so many, no, I don't want to say downsides, because obviously we all love what we do, but I really think that it's a really up and down kind of emotional toll daily. I think, honestly, to be any kind of author, traditional, independent, etc. It's a wild ride.
Yes, it is. I think the one thing I always say to people when they ask for advice is decide what kind of author you want to be. Are you an author that's doing this just for fun, or are you an author that wants to make a living? Because they're very different.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, you find people who their dream is simply to see their name on a cover, and they're fine with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's wonderful. But if you want to make, like, I mean, I think because you make your living at this too as well, right?
Sorry?
Full-time. You make your living at this as well, right?
Well, if you call it that at the moment, yes.
I mean,
we're trying. Yes, we are doing that.
I know. Trust me, I get the feeling right now. But I mean, like, it's really hard to make it a career. And it's not. I think that people think it's so much easier, and I see it every day on Reddit. I get the emails that are like, "I've written my first book. Now what?" And I'm not even going to reply to that kind of crap, because if you can't research a bit more, I mean, like, I did it all myself. Oh, let me take it back. My wife actually handled all of that. She was really good about that. I just wrote the book. She was like, "Look, let's handle this." But if you're not willing to do the research for yourself, I'm not going to help you with that kind of stuff. But other than that, like, people just think it's so easy, and they have no idea.
Yeah. And sometimes it's about writing. It's not about writing the book you want to write. It's about writing the book that the market wants to read.
Correct. It's like such a dicey, touchy subject, because, like, you don't want to fall into the habit of you're not going to please everybody. I mean, God help us. all of us know, how it feels to be, have people hate your book, etc.
Yeah.
And so you're never going to please everybody. And I try really hard to still write what I want to write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will admit that I have kind of catered to, okay, this is like, I didn't have much sex in my first book because not because I don't enjoy reading it or writing it. It just, I didn't even really know that there was so much sex in sapphic books out there. And so obviously now, like, I've gradually added more. I won't go past a certain level because I want them to still be able to be, I don't like to say make mainstream enough, but I want them to be able, I want my straight friends to be able to read it comfortably. And I don't mean that they can't read sapphic, sex scenes, that they're uncomfortable with it. It's just simply, some people don't want a lot of really deep spice in their books. And so I want to keep mine so that they do fit, everybody could read it comfortably.
Yeah.
But I want to give my readers who, I mean, God knows that in the sapphic community, the spice is one of the things we enjoy most, I think.
Yeah.
And that's fair. So I try to, I've definitely catered more that route. Actually, I started a Patreon so that I definitely have like more spicy stuff on that. And I think that hopefully I'm like meeting the readers' expectations there. I mean, I just got knocked over to 18 plus, so I've done something right. Patreon suddenly informed me, your account is not for all audiences. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll take it as a win. Thanks. It's not even that exciting.
There you go, listeners. If you want the Jen Lyon, get over to Patreon, because that's where she's holding it up.
Totally. Like, you gotta, that's been an experience, let me tell you. I somehow have attracted the, like, we kind of joke because it's like, it's feral in that Patreon. And I don't know what happened because I get accused. I've had like so many 1-stars being like, this bitch is so vanilla. And I'm like, ouch, but okay, whatever. But my Patreon somehow became like, I have a lot of readers who are on multiple Patreons. And they're like, I don't know like how you ended up with the one navigating all of these feral people, but I guess I bring that out in people as a person. Great. I don't know that that's quite what I was.
I love the feral people.
Because you did like a poll, didn't you, on a certain word, and there were voice notes, and I was like, oh my God, I missed out on a whole thing here. Oh
my God.
That is such a clever idea to get people in. It's just so getting them involved.
Exactly. And it's just fun because like you can get readers involved, and like I'll be doing other authors once a week. I have an author coming up that I'm excited about for that word. It's so funny because like we use that word all the time. I have such a terrible mouth, and like in other countries, but here in the States, it's like, oh my. And same with the other, the C word that everybody in the States melts if you use, I have too many Australian friends to find that offensive whatsoever.
Because they really do use it a lot, don't they? I mean,
like way more than the Brits, honestly.
Yeah, it depends what part of the country you're in, I think, for here. Like, it's not a word I would normally say. And I know some people who do find it offensive, and then other people just use it all the time. But I think in Australia, it's just part of the everyday.
Yeah, I don't think it's by region there or by state there, because it's simply like it's in their language. And then like for England, I've found most of my like northern friends will tend to use it. I don't know. The South, not quite so much. Obviously everybody's different, but here in the States, if you use it, because I'll be like to my wife, not to call her that.
Okay, we just learned something new there.
Like one of the dogs, I'll be like, "You being such a," and my wife will laugh, and my dad will be like, he's 89, and I think like he almost passed out. I'm pretty sure. I'm like, oh. My bad. Like, I don't think he's ever even said like crap. So, he's. Mm-hmm.
I think there's certain words if you're not into swearing, there's certain words that definitely
cringe,
are going to shock.
Send you, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, so that kind of engagement's fun. It's fun for the readers. I'm not sure that it went over much better on my Patreon than it did on my Instagram, because I have a lot of like the kind of vanilla-y, followers, and that's fine. But I didn't really care because I'm like, you know what, you have to have a sense of humor. If you don't, you're reading.
But I think each platform is it's got its own little group going, hasn't it? It's got its feel to it. Like I don't mind going on Facebook. It's not my favorite. I prefer Instagram because I like the way people
engage,
react to things, and the feel of it is right. So I think you're right to keep it over there, because I mean I found it highly amusing. I was like,
I had to ask my wife like 40 times, like, should I not post this? And she's very like PC, and she was like, nah, go for it. So I was like, okay, you know. But and I had a couple people that had like reactions, but it was like, oh God, like put your pearls somewhere else. I'm sorry. But other than that, like, and the authors that I've hit up to do it, like, have found it hysterical. So, you know, we'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely keeping it running on Patreon because
Yes,
why
definitely.
not?
Yeah, it's a good laugh.
It's a
That
good
sounds
time.
brilliant.
If you're not having fun, then you can't. I wouldn't do this anymore.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think that for me, when I first started, you know, most of it was on Facebook because that was the biggest sort of social media platform, and it was quite fun. It was a lot of engaging with readers, a lot of going into the groups and just chatting about stuff, and then somewhere along the line, it all just changed and it became really toxic in some of the Facebook places.
Kind of recently in the last few years, though, I think.
Yeah. It's just become really toxic, and I just stepped right away from it all. I just didn't want to be on any of it. And then I was kind of like, oh, you're gonna have to, aren't you? You've got to market. You've got to show your face. And I ended up over on TikTok.
How'd that go for you?
Well, it was quite fun. I mean, it's more basically a dating site for me than it is because I start talking about books, nobody's interested. I mentioned dating and things, and I've got it's got hundreds of people engaged. And I was like, right, fine, I'll go with this then. I'll talking about life and being single, and you know, and you know,
that's so funny. That's where you got your like following there.
Yeah, but you know, some of them are now buying my books, so it kind of worked in a strange way.
Marketing.
Yeah, so
you can.
This is it. You got to find where your niche is.
Just
go with it.
I'll do whatever it takes to sell. Well, within reason. No, there's not too many things I won't do at this point. Yeah. I gotta make a living. I got a lot of horses to feed.
As they say, if the ratings are low, the clothes must go. I don't know if I've hit that spot. I'm keeping the ratings. The ratings are up at 4.6. You're all good.
Oh my God.
There are a lot of bed videos on your TikTok. It's like
I just say, like I say, you just give them what they want.
Money's money. There is like whatever.
Got to pay my bills. Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's all right. It's good fun. It's good fun. I actually quite enjoyed it because I'm not someone who, you know, doing this is kind of a bit out there. But I feel like we have moved into that area in social media where actually you've got to show your face. You've got to prove you're a human being. Yes. You've got to. You've got to be real, you know. And so, yeah, TikTok videos, doing podcasts like this, it was like get your head around it and just go and do it because people can't argue with you. Then you're not an AI, are you? You are a real person.
Yeah,
so
and if you can prove how real you are, and I think that people really like to see. Like, it's a little awkward. I'll admit that people really you have kind of a parasocial aspect to it for sure. And people think that they know you so well because you do videos or you do, and I mean, and I'm a pretty open book. I try to be exactly who I am. I mean, who you see here is who I am, and I don't really have any persona. But it is a little awkward to like have to share so much to sell things, and and I think that at this point you just have to get over it because, like you said, like you have to prove that I am me. I wrote this book with every horrible error in it is mine. Trust me. I'm never going to get accused of AI with the spelling errors, etc., that I end up with in my book. So I'm fine with that. But it's true. You have to put yourself out there, and whether we're comfortable with it or not. Which I feel bad for. Like, I'm not antisocial. I just am kind of a bit of a like. The older I get, the more reclusive I guess I get because some people aren't worth your time. But it's hard. I can't imagine being like somebody who literally like has like an anxiety issue of having to show their face, and it's sad because they're almost out of luck now. Because it really is. It's a situation where
because writing really was a really good option for people who were shy and reclusive and didn't want to be out there because nobody talked about authors. Nobody knew the face behind the book. It was just a book with a name on it, and that name doesn't even have to be yours. Whereas now it just feels like, everything is just an attack of, well, there must be AI, there must be, and it drives me nuts, to be fair.
The pitchforks that come out are insane. I feel daily. I used to think that Threads was going to be fun, And I couldn't I whatever I share to Insta goes automatically to Threads, but I couldn't back myself away from Threads fast enough.
Yeah,
because it's really the toxic behavior of both authors and readers is atrocious and sad. And I mean, not that we have an amazing community, and to be clear, like we have I've made wonderful friends throughout this entire community, and I think we have a very supportive community in general. But then there's a toxic side of it that is just not fun, and it's actually wild. And then the AI, like obviously, no, we have to stop. The AI is killing our market. We have to stop it. But seeing people accused of it that aren't, and how I can't imagine. I would probably throw up for a week if, like it's so terrifying the way people are canceled.
Yeah.
What a scary place to be in anymore.
Yeah.
And social media spreads like a wildfire.
Yeah, I mean, I always think, what is within the circle of my control, and other people using AI is not. I don't have any control over that. If that's what they choose to do, me shouting about it isn't going to change it. They're not going to suddenly go, oh well, I won't do it now because I've upset Claire.
Exactly. They don't care.
They don't care.
They never will. And so if my theory is that if I can kind of tell from an ad if somebody's been using AI or not, I'm sure everybody can almost to this point, because you read so much of that crap on Facebook that you're like, well, there's the rhythm of AI, and you can kind of tell, well, this has been, so therefore I won't pick it up. And other than that like my only responsibility to myself is to myself. And so, and I just think that calling people out, that when you don't, because there is absolutely no way to have proof of AI writing unless it's obviously a prompt left in, and in that case, what an idiot.
And it's when they're so sure, they're so absolutely sure, and you're like, you cannot be sure, you just can't. You know,
really can't, and you can ruin somebody. And how tragic for somebody to have their livelihood dragged for something that's completely a baseless accusation. It's a scary time we live in, and not to say that, like, I mean, I will fight against AI in every way I can, but my way I can is like you, Claire, is all I can do is monitor myself.
It's exactly it's all we can do. It just, for me, it just feels like bullying, and I don't do well with bullying.
Like
it's we know what your opinion is, we've heard you scream and shout it 15,000 times. Just enough now. Do you know what I mean? Just make your decisions whether you want to buy someone's book or not, and just enough. It's
and you can shout it, but don't take other people out with you. Please.
Exactly. But anyway, on that lovely note, I think we will say thank you very much, and so I need 5 more minutes just to get Leah's reviews in, and
thank you guys, and no, I look forward to watching it, and I watched a bunch of your podcast the other night, so it's a lot of fun.
You were like, what am I going into? Let me have a look.
That was great. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, right?
You too, and we'll with you again soon. See you
later. Bye.
No, it's just us, and I've got to put the screen back.
I mean, you broke it now. Oh, there we go. Ali missed out on that. That was a really good one. Ali missed out on that one.
Well,
you know.
She's got other things in her mind, and I'm sure that's very, very important. We send her big hugs because we do. We do love our little Mau. We do.
So I thought you were going to say Ali then.
We do love Ali as well. We do. We love Ali, but we love our little Mau.
Yes.
He's a little doggy. So look, you've got 7 minutes. What you been reading?
Right, okay, let's have a look. How fast can I let's see. Hang on.
Also, can we just take a moment to notice that Leah has had her haircut?
I have had my haircut,
A haircut.
I'm going to have these side bits taken off because it's an undercut and it goes round.
Undercut.
And they were like, do you want to leave the sides? So I was like, okay, just in case I really was traumatized and didn't like it, I could cover it up. Obviously it's all
anyway. Books, reviews. What are you reading?
You brought it up, right? Okay, hang on. I'm on this side now. Look. Wait a minute. Let's get rid of that.
Off. That's it. A Rising Tide.
Okay, this is book 2 in the series. So
this is the one that you and Ali were like wetting your pants for, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Anna did a little excited dance and went, "Oh, Ali, I've got the arc read." Yeah, that went down well.
That as well as your air conditioning videos. Yeah.
Oh no. So that's the second one, to Splintered Sea. It's brilliant. It's a bit of a mixture of Pirates of the Caribbean, I suppose, and then you've got like magic and fire and sea talents, and they use all their magic that way and stuff.
Yeah.
But you've also got a lot of in this book, it's kind of like, who do you trust?
Yeah.
Literally, who do you trust? But I loved it. Absolutely loved it. My next one. This was my new author alert for me, because I'd never read any of these books. I'd had them sat there waiting, and
is it Alison Root?
No, sorry, Ali, not this time.
New author alert.
So we have
Let Them Fall.
That's my whole. Yeah. This is the first book.
Yes.
So you've obviously got 3 of them there. It's 2 of them have known each other at school, and then this new lady, woman, because I think they're sort of like early 20s, comes to live in the area with her mum. But there's also another story going on with the mum, why they've come back there.
Okay.
So these 3 pretty much get it on from the beginning in a tree house.
Is it a polyamorous type?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right,
yeah. It's really well written, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
A lot of spice in it, but the story is well worth it. And then she's got book 2, which I think has recently come out.
Okay.
So that's Falling Forward. So these are the mums. Oh no, of the blonde-haired one and this lovely lady at the back here. So they have known each other. So they knew each other when they were 16. So there's a backstory going on there. I don't really want to give too much away.
Very well, yes.
Yeah, this one here, they move back. She moves back with her daughter for a reason. Yeah.
Without giving away too much.
Without giving away too much.
Yes.
I liked book 1. Book 2 for me hit home a little bit more, and I think it's because of the age bracket as well. And there was a lot more past emotions going on there, and it's not as simple. So they've got a lot to sort out between them. And then, so Elle Cobin, who writes her own books, so you've got like Trust Falls and Game Plan. She has been dropping me the odd little hint of, read this book. Oh, have you tried this book? What's going on here? So I read The PTA President.
Okay.
And that's by Lacey James.
Yes.
Oh, that bloody ring light.
No.
Again, it's up and down. It's one of those books that I started reading. So at the start, I was like, how the hell are you going to go from they want to kill each other to the end? What happens in the middle? It's an age gap.
That's what happens in the middle.
Yeah, but it's kind of not aggressive at the beginning, but they're in therapy separately. And that's how it starts. And I was like, what's gone on in the middle for this to trigger such a thing? It's age gap. One of them dresses like a 1950s woman, but I think it's set in the 90s or 2000s. She's obviously the PTA president. Her kids go to this very posh school.
Yeah.
And the younger one is fresh out of training for a teacher in English. So it's all about that, but it's so funny, as in the young lass takes no shit from the rest of the PTA lot, who are very like, you can't say this and we can't do that. And they basically, none of them work, and their whole life is about this PTA board. They've got their own little office and all sorts there. And she's like, what are you all doing? Go out. You've got these brains. Go out and get a job.
Yeah.
So yes, it was, and it's got quite a lot of spicy scenes in as well. But you kind of towards the end have to go, oh, okay. There's a reason. It all makes sense towards the end. It is a happy ever after. So
that's good. We like happy ever afters. Well, so much we do, the readers do. They do love a happy ever after, and they do like a spicy.
They do. I can definitely recommend those 3. I mean, the Rising Tide, that's got bits in it. It's not as spicy. Spicy.
It's more about the sort of fantasy.
I've seen this because they're making a film of this.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had it sat on my bookcase for like ages and never got around to reading it. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to read it. And it's lovely.
And that'd be why they're making a film out of it.
Yeah, but it's not lovely as in it's just pure romance. You just like the interaction between the two of them when they're sussing each other out. Are we, aren't we? Does she, doesn't she? There's some really intimate, lovely moments in there. It's a young adult one. I'm almost towards the end. I don't want it to end. But it's
sometime.
I know it feeds my whole jealousy, getting pissed off, especially when you're young and you're like, not knowing what you want to do in life or whether you should accept how you are in life. There's a lot going on in there. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, mate.
That's all she's read. Well, she hasn't. She's read loads more, but she can't be here all day because it's already an hour. It's already an hour. I mean, who knew that me and you on our own would talk so much?
And I'm just glad Jen was here.
Broke that up a bit, didn't it? You know, so yeah, that was fabulous.
Yes.
I will have this out as soon as I can, obviously.
Can I talk about one more thing?
Yes, if you're very quick.
Can I talk about my herd?
You can talk about your herd. Go on.
So I
Tell
have
about your herd, Cowie.
I'll talk about my little herd. I had to close the gate on because the field's not big enough for everybody to join, which I really was like much appreciated and loved. So we've put together, I say a small group of reviewers. I was aiming for about 10 at a push I thought would be interested. And I got 52.
Yeah.
It felt like I was like, oh, I need to stop it there. I can't let anybody else. So we've got about 15 reviewers together. The idea is for them to all like say hello to each other and get to know each other a little bit more. To do collaborations. If they're doing giveaways, whatever. Not so much sharing them with everybody in one go, but just picking off a few people that they want to play with. Put that politely. Although they were all playing in the private chat yesterday and it went mental. But yeah, so we're just going to do a few little fun games, but also it's mainly to try and share books that don't get the push they should get and authors. Not because they're rubbish or they're naff, just because they get, like you guys were saying, they get lost within everything that's going on. So if they've read a book that they particularly think, actually, this book really needs to be out there and it's not being seen, that is my main aim to do it. So we're going to play like a few different games like this and that and all that kind of stuff. And giveaways.
That'll be fab.
So more eyes on the prize, basically, is hopefully.
The more, like you say, the more people that are talking about books, the better. That's always good because I think that's the biggest way to sell books is to have people talking about it, saying this one was awesome or whatever. So fabulous. Yeah,
so it should be fun. See how it goes. So they were all interacting yesterday, and Lens and Nick was, I don't know what the G was doing yesterday.
Well, from what you've told me, it sounds fun.
Lens and yes, she has done something to her foot. She's broke a few toes, and let's just say she's medicated.
Number 3 is medicated. That's going to be hilarious.
I spent most of yesterday's WhatsApp going, but I don't understand what you're saying. And then she'd type something else, but I was like, I still don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
It is good fun.
Yeah, it was funny.
I remember once when my friend Michelle Arnold had I think she had a tooth, either a tooth out or said something down that she had to be sedated. Yeah. And then she came online and she started talking to me and I was like, what the heck? It was hilarious. It was one of the best conversations we've ever had. And the next day she was like, what was I talking about? It was just brilliant. So,
I could tell. I was kind of like, what? This doesn't make any sense, this chat. Yeah. She was on about we were going to some book event. So we're going to run away. We're going to elope together, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, where are we going? And then we're going to do da-da-da. But she was saying it like she told me where we were going. I was like, but where are we going?
You're eloping, so you are involved.
But she only has so many air miles, so maybe we'll only get to do it once. It's
The fact that you're both married has nothing to do with it. That's all.
It's like, I'm not sure how our other halves are going to feel about that, mate.
No.
But if I'm getting free air miles and a flight, well, bye, Rog. See you later.
See you later. She's off. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, listen, it has been lovely. I've really enjoyed doing this as a twosome. We won't do it often because we will always have our alley back.
I know.
But,
The vibe is very different.
At least we know we can.
Yeah.
You know,
well, next time I might pull a sickie. I'll be like, oh, I can't. Come on, you two.
When I have a sickie, what are you going to do then?
We'll do live streaming. That'll be hilarious. We still need to sort that out at some point.
Well, maybe we will. Yeah, maybe we'll do a live stream just for the fun of it. I think go on TikTok and do something. When we've had too much to drink.
Cancelled in 5 minutes.
That's not going to work. It'll just be me and you.
Right?
You on the Spider, me on the Desperados. Honestly, it'll be carnage. But yeah. Anyway.
York.
York will be fun. We'll do it at York.
Ghost Bus. Woo!
Right.
Okay. All right then.
Goodbye to our listener number 3 and
goodbye from me.
And we'll catch you all next time at some point.
We'll drag Ali back.
We've got Erica Lee next time, I think.
Oh, nice.
I think that's next time.
We've had and we have some amazing authors coming on. I'm really excited.
I went and begged and pleaded with a lot of them.
Please.
And, I'm not somebody who gets down on my knees, listeners. I'm not. So, you know, the fact that you've got these people here.
Oh, okay. It's all done. It's not the fact they've watched the podcast and gone, oh, I really like her. She's really funny.
And they haven't got a clue who you are. So it's all good. It's all good. Just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure August is Erica Lee. I may be wrong, but she's coming at some point.
Yes.
So get yourselves excited about it. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.